Stop for a moment and reflect on the sense of emptiness or disconnection that so many of us feel, despite living in a world overflowing with information and connection. In my research of Carl Jung's work, I have found that his approach to spirituality offers profound insights that are not just historical artifacts, but living, breathing tools for understanding ourselves today. Jung's exploration of spirituality was revolutionary because he brought it into the realm of the psyche, treating it not as dogma, but as an essential element of human experience that unlocks deep personal meaning and transformation. If you have ever wrestled with questions about the meaning of life, the feeling that there is something more beyond surface appearances, or struggled to integrate aspects of yourself that seem mysterious or even frightening, then Jungian spirituality speaks directly to those modern struggles. I've studied Jung's clinical observations where patients often grappled with existential crises, feeling disoriented and fragmented as they confronted the unconscious depths of their being. These are struggles recognizable to many people today as anxiety, depression, or spiritual voids that conventional approaches often overlook. Jung understood that these psychological states reflect a deeper disconnect from the soul's expression, which he believed was vital for true wholeness. This is urgent now more than ever because our modern culture tends to separate spirituality from psychology, relegating it either to empty ritual or dry science, leaving so many adrift. Jung challenged this split by revealing that spirituality must be integrated into the psyche to foster individuation, the lifelong process of becoming the fullest, most authentic version of oneself. Let me share with you one of Jung's most impactful discoveries in this realm, the archetype of the self, which symbolizes the totality of the psyche and the path toward unity and transcendence. Through years of engagement with his patients and deep reflection on myths, symbols, and religious experiences, Jung realized that spirituality is expressed through symbols and dreams that emerge from the unconscious, acting as pathways to inner wisdom. For example, in one remarkable case, a patient struggling with despair found transformation by engaging with the symbolic figure of the wise old man appearing in dreams. This archetype helped her reconnect with a deeper source of strength and guidance that was previously hidden beneath layers of fear and disillusionment. What Jung teaches us is that spirituality is deeply personal and unfolds uniquely for each individual through symbols, myths, and practices that resonate with the unconscious. He also observed that modern people often dismiss these symbols as irrational or irrelevant, missing the profound potential they hold to heal and integrate fragmented parts of the self. Beyond just symbols, Jung's spirituality involves dialogue with the unconscious through active imagination, a powerful practice I encourage you to explore. This technique enables you to engage consciously with your inner images, feelings, and conflicts, promoting the healing and integration Jung saw as essential. In practical terms, Jungian spirituality invites you to attend to your dreams, reflect on personal myths or recurring themes in your life, and listen to the symbolic language your soul uses to communicate. This is not about acquiring fixed beliefs, but cultivating an inner relationship that honors mystery, paradox, and the ongoing unfolding of the self. Drawing from Jung's actual methods, you might begin by keeping a dream journal, then practicing active imagination by dialoguing with dream figures or symbols in a creative way, whether through writing, art, or meditation. This opens the door to recognizing the unconscious messages that guide your personal growth. Remember, Jung believed in the inherent potential for all individuals to reach a state of wholeness, a process he called individuation, which is fundamentally spiritual despite its psychological framing. He was convinced that this journey addresses the soul's deepest longings and resolves inner conflicts by affirming both light and shadow aspects of ourselves. So I invite you now to embrace Jungian spirituality as a living pathway, one that can help you navigate today's challenges, not by escaping reality, but by diving deeper into your own inner world. Jung's wisdom offers a roadmap to reconnect with yourself in a way that is profoundly transformative. When we fully engage with our unconscious through this spiritual lens, we open to new insights, meaning, and healing that ripple outward into how we live and relate to others. The key insight Jung wanted everyone to remember is that spirituality is not separate from the psyche, but its very essence, a natural expression of our quest for wholeness amid the complexities of modern life. If you apply these ideas and practices, you can expect not just to cope with life's challenges, but to transform them into stepping stones toward authentic selfhood and deeper meaning. Tomorrow, we will explore how Jung's insights provide crucial guidance on the question, how can I deal with difficult emotions? This next step builds directly on today's topic, because managing our emotions skillfully requires that spiritual inner connection Jung revealed. I promise you will find it essential for your psychological and spiritual development. If you found value in this exploration, please like, comment with your own experiences or questions about Jungian spirituality, and subscribe so you won't miss the upcoming conversation on handling difficult emotions with Jung's guidance. Stay tuned, because the next video will take you deeper into understanding how to work with those challenging feelings that Jung saw as vital signals on the path to individuation and healing.